everybody, welcome back to the show. Well, next Sunday is a very important day. Mark it on your calendar because it is time again for a World of Smiles Telethon.
Yeah, an incredible fundraiser for BC's Children's Hospital. We are joined by the hosts, Mana Mansour and Atish Ram, to talk about it. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Hello.
Very good.
Now, we work with you all the time, and it's always awkward interviewing someone you work with.
No,
how is it being interviewed?
It's only as awkward as you make it.
I know. I try and make it awkward, but
now,
that's all
Mana,
right.
before we get to you, Atish, tell us about this great day, a World of Smiles. How many years is it now?
13 years we've been doing this. Will be our 13th year, so lucky 13. Yeah, it's been successful every year, and kids who started 13 years ago are all like 20 years old now, right? They still come and volunteer. It's a magical evening. It truly is a magical evening.
Well, and Atish, you actually have people that are part of this now that have received some of the benefits of the World of Smiles Telethon, and that's got to be incredibly powerful for you, you know, as one of the people who began this whole thing, to see them come back and have their personal stories about it.
It's amazing because the thing is, some of these kids started, like entertainment-wise, some of these kids started when they were 9 years old, and they're very, very successful Bollywood singers now, and they come back every year. You know, my nephew was born, I was just telling Mana in the green room, my nephew was born at 1 pound. You know, and he comes around, runs around here, you know, and so there's a lot of, you know,
How old is your nephew
direct
now?
benefit,
He's
right?
5.
Like
5 years old.
Now, Mana, this is your first year at the helm of the Telethon. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. I mean, it's such an honor that this is part of my job, is to host something for BC Children's Hospital and to work with Atish and the entire staff of volunteers. You know, when I found out that part of my job as host of multicultural channels to host something like this, I was like, well, sign me up. No problem. This is great.
What's it been like so far? Because I know I've come into the office on a couple weekends when there's some rehearsals going around, and this place is a buzz of activity. Like,
absolutely. I mean, it's live, so, you know, and we have lots going on. We have lots of performers. We have lots of different families coming in to share their stories and to be interviewed, and lots of doctors from the hospital as well. So it's definitely a buzz of energy, and we want to keep that up, because when you're doing a telethon for 6 hours, you need
energy.
Still be interested.
How much have you learned so far about Children's Hospital and the care that's needed for the kids of British Columbia?
I've learned a lot. I mean, before we even got started with the rehearsal process, we took tours of the ICU and the different parts of the hospital that do need the funds and the money that we're raising. And it's really amazing, all the nurses and the people that work there, and their facilities are out of date. Let's be honest, the hospital was built 30 years ago, and BC's population has you know, skyrocketed since then. And these amazing nurses are in these cramped quarters trying to work, and they're still super positive and so committed to these children that are there, and oftentimes there for a long period of time, you know? So.
Well, and the specialized equipment that they require, Atish, I mean, it has a lifespan, and it's all really expensive because it's specialized for small children, small bodies.
At one point in the ICU, you have at least $300,000 worth of equipment hooked up to a child for him or her to survive. I mean, I can imagine that, right? I mean, that's a house or a condo, you know what I mean? And the thing is, the technology is so different because we're so up to date with technology. You know, we change our computers every 2 to 3 years. So the same thing with medical equipment. You need a recent, you know, like a blood pressure monitor.
You need state of the art.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, we all know what happens when we get a Windows update, right? And it's the same thing with medical
let's
equipment.
Talk about the entertainment, what people are going to be seeing on the channel. Tell us what's going on.
Oh, this year we got a variety of entertainment. So we've got a lot of local talent. So we got 15 acts that are local talents, right? Anywhere from, you know, classical music to Sam and Luke, who've been on the show.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They're amazing, right? And you know, these kids here that you're seeing right now is the Shawnee Little Punjab little dancers.
Adorable.
Tons, you know. So
I want to actually keep that set for our show as well. I think it looks a little more legit than what we're working with.
Okay, and how can people get involved as far as, of course, it's all about raising money for the kids, so what can people do?
Well, obviously tune in on Sunday from 5 to 11 p.m. And the great thing about this year is we're introducing social media, so no matter where you are in the province, you can actually log on to worldofsmiles.ca and watch live streaming, or you can go to the Facebook page or Twitter and tweet and be involved with the telethon, be involved with the hosts, and donate that way.
It's so nice because it gives people another way to relate. I think anyone with children that lives in the Lower Mainland and maybe even the province probably has at least one story where their kids have gone through Children's Hospital for something. So to give people that ability to share their stories, even if they're not directly
and be part of it, be part of the
studio.
evening, you know, and feel like they're making a difference by sharing that story.
Beautiful. Atish, you're so chill, man. Like, You have one of the biggest.
He's like, I know.
You have one of the biggest logistic
nightmares.
Yeah.
God, it's
you're like,
amazing.
it'll be fine. 13
No,
years.
a couple of years ago, I was all panicked because I was supposed to pick up a singer, remember?
Yeah.
At the airport, and I was sitting here. But no, I mean, it's been 13 years, and everything, you know, all the people that come together, the volunteers, everything, it's like a well-oiled machine. It it's just amazing. So that's why I'm relaxed, you know, but.
And you know what? It's all for the kids, and it's all fun. If you want to check it out, of course you can. It's going to be happening at 5 p.m. next Sunday, May the 29th, the World of Smiles. You can go to the website to find out more information. Find it on Twitter, find it on Facebook. Tell all your friends, because it's all to raise money for the kids of BC.
Very nice. And of course, live streaming through the website as well, so you can go there and check it out.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.